Hey guys, how are you? Today I'm going to talk about chess. By the way, have you seen that movie, Satranj Ki Khiladi? It's one of my favorite movies. It's about two feudal lords in the time of Wajid Ali Shah playing chess and forgetting the whole world, even their families, and yeah, I mean, it's just such a funny comedy. Do watch this movie if you get a chance. I'm not that bad, but I do love chess. Um, I learned how to play chess when I was very young. Um, I was a kid. I used to play with my elder brother, my Bodda Rameshwar, and my dad too. Back then we used to play the Indian style, where the pawns move only one step at a time, and there's no castling. I mean, there was a convoluted way of doing castling using this fianchetto, right? But no direct castling. And I loved that game, and I was okay with it. I mean, I used to probably better than most of the guys around me, and uh, my uncle also used to come and play, yeah, my jetha, right? So we had a good time playing that. We had this cardboard chess set. Um, so we used to play, and then as I was growing up, we used to play occasionally. I don't remember with my brother and my brothers, but yeah, but my our main serious chess playing started when I started going to high school, and I met with my other friends, particularly Sanjeev. So Sanjeev was good at it, and we were studying together in +2, and we became good friends and losing friends. And so we used to play with Sanjeev, and Rajesh, and Somen also. I think Santanu. I don't know whether Santanu played or not, but he used to at least watch it. So Sanjeev, they had this Sanjeev in their house. They had this guest room on the ground floor, as a big room, and a big bed and takiyas and a sofa and a table. I used to play there all the time, um, hours at a time. So this photo that you are seeing is in that room. Yeah, the photo in the thumbnail, that's in that room. So I used to play, and I used to love that game. And so primarily me and Sanjeev, but sometimes Rajesh also. And and then uh, and then Sanjeev had this magnetic chess set that he bought from where I don't know. That small little chess set with plastic sets, pieces with magnets, and the board was magnetic, so the pieces could sit there and doesn't fall in. So when me and Sanjeev went to Puri in 1989 and 1990, I think, we took that set with us and we used to play there. And Sanjeev also had this book by O.P. Colombek. I think his name is Game of Chess. I think he had also that book by Dibyendu Bodo. I think that Colombek book, I think his father bought it. And he also had this book by Dibyendu Bodo. I think it's to called Sada Kalo or something like that. And then we started following that book. And back then those notations were there. They're not the coordinate notation, but those piece notations, which were ridiculous. I don't know who came up with it. So we tried to follow those books, and we didn't understand any of it. At least I didn't understand any of it, but we tried to follow it. And because neither we understood the theory behind it, nor we lost our instinct, so we ended up losing all the games by following those ideas in the books. But yeah, that was good fun, and we used to read that book. And then we started playing in Horisar Mela. Horisar Mela was this little temple, Shiva temple, near Rajesh's home and close by. And Bankura is a very small city, and we used to play there. It was open area, and we used to play on the porch, and there will be some spectators over there, and primarily me and Sanjeev and Rajesh. I think Punia, one of our other friends, he also used to play. So I used to play there. I remember how much we loved chess, and we thought it's like a intellectual achievement that every time I lost a chess game, I used to feel very, very sad and depressed. And this Rajesh guy, he was such an instigator, right? So he used to always bug me. So I play, say, with Sanjeev, and he will be trolling me and instigating me and calling names that you're losing. And one day I was losing, and he was doing all these things from behind the window, and I tried to hit him. And there was this iron gill over there, and I hit my hand. I was bleeding. So that's how passionate we were about chess. I remember that incident. And in Harsanmala, there were some spectators. One of them I should deserve a mention is Mahesh Surekha. He's from that legendary Umadat Ramkishan's family, the richest man in Bakura. That's not important. And he's one of the sweetest guy I've ever met, and one of our best friends. So Mahesh used to sit next to us. He never bothered to play. Didn't spend any time, effort, energy to play on his own. But he will sit next to someone is playing. Say me and Rajesh is playing, and he'll sit there. And depending on who he wants to bestow his favor, which can be taken otherwise, he will try to advise that guy how to win the game, and he will suggest a move, and that will be the worst move for the guy and the best move for the opponent. And he will not just stop suggesting it, he will force it. You have to move it. Suppose he wants you to move the queen, he will just hold the piece. You have no choice, you have to move the piece, and you move the queen, and it will almost taken, and you will lose the game. Sometimes the opponent was gracious enough to restart the game, but most of the time we'll end up losing the game. That was his contribution to our playing the games, but that was good fun. And I don't know whether he still plays chess or not, but that was such fun, and we were happy, and we were kids at that time. We were always happy, so those were good times. And then finally came Mukul, right? Mukul is one of our friends. He was just next to Sanjeev's house, and he was best chess player among all of us. I mean, by far the best. I mean, Sanjeev has a unique style. He's very aggressive, so he used to win against me all the time because I am very defensive. But Mukul is balanced, and he knows all the theories and everything. He really knew, he understood chess, and now I think he still plays, and his ratings these days are like 1800, 1900. So he's a kind of pro player we didn't know back then, but he was our friend, so we used to play with him, and he loved chess, obviously. And he used to beat us all the time. I mean, he will keep on pushing the pawns and occupy the entire space of the board, and so at the end of the day we would have no place to move our pieces, so he will always win. And he was so addicted to it. He will come to our houses in the morning, and he will wake us up, and then you have to play with him. We will bring the board and everything. But again, as I said, it was just good fun, and he was such a good winner. One thing he did was, see, back then, of course, there was no internet or anything, but so there was this Kharagpur gang. There was this people in Kharagpur, the Telugu people, and they were very good chess players. I think they had state ranking and everything, and they were good at it. And they used to come, I don't know, for spreading the game of chess or trying to find better player. They used to come to Bakuda once in a while. One guy, I forgot his name, was Reddy or something. Of course, they were Telugu, but they were fluent in Bengali, so you wouldn't know that they were not Bengalis. But so he used to come, and they used to play with us. Of course, we'll lose all of them. They were very, very good chess players. They were like state level chess players. So I used to lose all the time. One time I fought very bravely, like 25, 30 moves, and they praised me that you defended well. But anyway, but we'll lose at the end. Mukul was the only guy who could sometimes win against them. That was our saving grace, that he was the only guy holding the fort for us in Bakura, that who could beat the Kharagpur gang and the real pro players. so that way Mukul saved our face. So I remember. And Mukul also, finally he bought those chess sets, the nice roll up chess sets with big pieces and ivory like pieces, and he gifted one to me and one to Sanjeev. I remember those chess pieces. So then I went out of Bakuda. I went to Kolkata, and then Manas, my roommate, he used to play with me, and I think he captured Sanjeev's magnetic chess set, and he loved it, and we used to play on that. And he also, I think, captured Sanjeev's book, that Golombek book, and he took those two to impress his girlfriend. He used to go to I think Barasat or Ashoknagar somewhere, and to meet his girlfriend. And in the weekends, and he took those two, the chess set and the book, to impress his girlfriend. See how good I am. I play chess, seeing the books. I'm sure his girlfriend didn't give a shit about how good he was in chess, but I guess he had this only option left to impress his girlfriend. So he took the book and the set, and he left the book on the train, on the seat in a train, and then he forgot about it. So he lost that book, that Golombek book, forever. And that was out of print. We couldn't find it. Finally, 2 years ago, I could got it from Amazon.com in the US, and I fortunately I got it. I have it. I haven't given it back to Sanjeev yet, but I have that. So that was playing with Manas. But Manas was very fond of the game, and he was very zealous. And we used to follow chess that time all the time, and all the Indian players. That time it was like almost the golden age of Indian chess. We had Dibyendu Bodua. He was one of the most gifted chess players ever. At least to me, he was like the god. And then of course Anand was there, and then Surjashekhar Ganguly was coming up. I think he was 12 years old back then. And I remember once incident. We went to Gorki Sadan, Alikhin chess club in Gorki Sadan, to see Anand and Bodua, Dibyendu Bodua play. That is one of my high time of my chess history. So we saw them playing behind a glass screen, and the game was being displayed on a board outside. It was such an amazing thing. I mean, seeing these two legends play in Kolkata. That was in, I think, 89 or something, 90. And then this game, then Anand became challenger to Kasparov in 1991. I think that game was being played in on the top of the World Trade Center, right? So Anand won those first two games, and Kasparov was so angry. He banged the door and he left, and then he came back. He started beating Anand. We remember all those incidents, and we thought that Anand could win because he won the first two games. But then Kasparov, no one can beat Kasparov, right? No one ever beat Kasparov. So I love Anand, but Kasparov is a different phenomenon, right? So anyway, so those games, and we used to follow games so closely, right? I mean, Kasparov, Karpov. Then next year, Kasparov completely destroyed Nigel Short. He's destroyed his career. He just left. He quit chess altogether. The humiliation of defeat he couldn't bear. And Gata Kamsky and all those people, and linear chess competition, Anand won. I remember those. Those were some amazing days of chess. We used to follow that very, very closely. Of course, we didn't have any TV or internet or anything. We used to read the newspaper, and that was good fun. And they used to reproduce the chess games in the newspaper, and we used to follow them on our board, and that was good stuff in our hostel. So yeah, then I went to US, and then I didn't have any friends, of course. So the game stopped. I didn't play, and then came this Yahoo Chess. Yahoo Chess became very, very popular. Not just chess, Yahoo Chess, and then Yahoo Bridge. I used to play Bridge also, and I was always on Yahoo Chess all the time. It was very, very good. Bridge too, but then Bridge, I didn't find Bridge to be so intellectually appealing, because I'll talk about card games sometimes, how our friends used to play Bridge and Bray and all those card games, but that's a different topic. So we used to play Yahoo Chess, and I loved it. And then we came back from the US, and then in India also, after coming back, I used to play Yahoo Chess, and then this chess.com became very popular. So I started playing there, and these days I play chess.com, particularly when I'm drunk. And because I'm drunk, I lose all the time. Sometimes like 11 games in a row. I remember one day I was going to Goa the next morning, and all night long I played chess, and all night long I kept losing. I think I lost 11 games in a row. That was the highest in one night. But anyway, so I was reduced to like 1200 in the ranking. But it is good fun. Not good fun losing, but it's good fun playing. Then I have collected all the books. So I have all the books now, all the chess books. I will put a photo in the description. Please do watch it. So yeah, I mean, this is such an amazing game, isn't it? I mean, chess is so spectacular, so beautiful. If you see all those Mikhail Tal's games or Morpheus games, you'll realize how beautiful they are. Of course, I can, I mean, I can follow those beautiful games. I do not understand the theory of it, but I can follow those beautiful games, and when I do, it gives me a huge kick. Particularly, I will put one link of this game, this four queens game by Kasparov, and that is such an amazing game. I mean, it is, there are four queens on the board. Even with two queens, it's almost impossible to think ahead, right? There are four queens on the board, and they are thinking 4, 5, 6 moves ahead of. And it's not a short period of time. I think there are several moves that played with four queens on the board, and that's such an amazing thing. And again, as I said, if you see Tal sacrificing all his pieces and then finally meeting with one piece, when you see those games and you realize how beautiful these are, I mean, I don't know. It's probably one of the most spectacular games you can think of. So I do follow chess these days, not so closely. My friend, I have a friend here, Dev Kumar. He follows it very closely. He knows name of like Manas. He knows name of all the players, Magnus Carlsen and who, Fabiano Caruana, and those Japanese player, Chinese player. So he knows all those. He actually watches them online. I can't never do that. But I don't follow that closely. But I know, I mean, I know some of the names. Magnus Carlsen, and I like Tanya Sachdev. Is so pretty, so beautiful, so cute. I watched some of her interviews the other day. The last time she interviewed Fabiano Caruana, and then the interview of Karpov, Anatoly Karpov. I'll put a link to that also. And it's so beautiful. So yeah, I do follow those once in a while, and I just love playing the game of chess, and it's such a good fun. And I have all the books, and I have so many chess sets at home now. I bought one from San Francisco, good looking. So maybe someday I will get back and seriously and try to learn it again, but probably not. I don't have enough time left to pursue all my hobbies, so chess might not be one of them, but yeah, I enjoyed playing them when I was young. And I hope you like my memoir, and I hope you like the game, the beautiful game. Thanks for watching.